Good morning, YouTubers. Got my incense here going. I'm gonna get the Palo Santo going. This is a lemongrass magical uses divination oils. Silence those voices. It's a magical uses for lemongrass. The essential oil strengthens psychic awareness. And is also useful in purification mixtures. It is also used in some lust potions as well as infusion to aid in developing psychic powers. The gender is masculine. The planet is Mercury. And the element is air. Now, a side note, if you are pregnant or nursing, do not use lemongrass. You use this blend for divination, centering, and solitude. This is the little jar I'm going to make it in. You don't need to use very much at all. This way. This is a spiritual incense also here. Move this out of the way. Put this where you can still see the jar. Yeah, right there, I think. Move this over. Maybe you can see it better there. Yeah, okay. So we're going to use half almond oil and half canola oil for the carrier oil. I got my pipette here. Oh, it would help to open it up. I might not even need the pipette for, let's see. It's a little bit more than half, but it's all right. Looking at the camera to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Got it here. I realize you can barely see, but it is in there. Lemongrass planted around the home and garden will repel snakes. You can use it in love potions, in psychic development. Now you're going to use 2 drops each. It's lemongrass. It's too early in the morning, I can't talk. It's moving very slow, so let me shake it up, and sometimes I get an air bubble in that little dropper. It's there, but I just don't want to drop. Come on. You can do it. Okay, it was 1. Come on. There we go, 2. Now, the lemongrass, for thought, for intellect, connection, and divine. Let's put it over there. Next, we're going to be using rosemary for release and strength and meditation. 2 drops of it. Okay. Next, we're going to be using 2 drops of the tangerine, and the tangerine is for divination and defensive magic and inspiration. And I don't even have this open. It's a new bottle. Okay. Tangerine. Just need 2 drops of it. Come on. Some of these droppers are a headache. All right, let me try blowing in it. I gotta close my eyes so it doesn't come up in my eyes. I'm trying to blow in there to see if it's got a bubble in it. Alrighty. It's not cooperating. Hope this don't hit the camera. There, just pop the lid off. Now let me get a dropper. Excuse me. The dropper. And we just need 2 drops. 1, 2. That's all we need. 2 drops. Yep, smells like tangerine. Put in my energy into it. It's full moon tonight. So everything I have that I've made since the last full moon that needs to be put out will go out at that time tonight. I'm going to do this so that this will go in there. Okay. With this oil, this Divination oil, you can enjoy the quiet and solitude. Find the person you are, see the person you should be, quiet all noises surrounding you, rid yourself of any fears and worries. Works best if you find a quiet room in your house, somewhere where you're away from all the activity. Dim the lights down real low. The darker the better. So you can enjoy your journey, your psychic journey, your inspiration journey. Now, I will label this later. All you need is the little bottle. It goes a long ways because you're just going to use a few drops. And the way you can use it is you can dress or anoint a candle. It doesn't matter if it's a 7-day candle. Just keep in mind it's going to depend on how long you want to spend time with that candle. Never ever under any circumstances leave a candle alone. If you have to, if you're doing a prayer, if you're doing a working and you have to leave the area, if you have to leave the room where it's burning, if you have to leave the house where it's burning, yes, you can put the candle in a bowl of water. You know, just kind of have it sitting there. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and light this candle up, this working candle here. If you have a candle and it's burning and you're afraid to leave it alone, sit it in the, put some water in the sink and sit it in, you know, kind of like halfway, and so that the candle, whatever it's sitting in, won't get too hot and break. I myself, I don't do that, even though that's an option. If I'm going to leave the room, if I'm going to leave the house, whether I go outside or actually leave the house, I will snuff the candle out. So if you're using a 7-day candle, you just make however many holes you're compelled to put. I normally put 3. Sometimes I put 7. Sometimes I may even put 6 or 9. And you just put the hole way down in. Now, I have seen how Belinda Reedy does hers, and I've done that before too when I seen her do it, and it works really, really good. And that is to like get your athame or whatever and take like kind of like a V chunk out, and then put the oil in so it doesn't snuff out your wick. Make sure you don't get your wick wet. But anyway, you can do that and dress the candle. You can use a smaller candle. This one is cranberry mandarin, but you can use a smaller candle. It doesn't matter the size. You can use a tea candle to dress it, or you can use a stick candle or a chime candle or a birthday candle and anoint it and put the drops onto it. Anoint the candle, and you want to sit there with it burning in a lightly dimmed room, like I say. And do your meditation. Some people that say they can't meditate or they don't know how to meditate, instead of using the word meditate, you can say you're going to sit in the room, you're going to dim the lights, you're going to sit there in a quiet room or the quietest room possible in your house. Just sit there, just close your eyes, and then just try to clear your mind the best you can. When the right time is, these thoughts will just start coming into your head, what your guides are leading you to think about. With your psychic abilities will kick in, and when they start coming to you, that's part of your psychic abilities, because you're picking up their thoughts. A lot of people think you're going to hear clear words, do this, don't do this. It's going to be thoughts. Sometimes the thoughts are in pictures. So pay attention to the thoughts in your head if you're picturing anything. Okay, and that is the oil for today, the Divination oil, the lemongrass magical uses, and silence those voices in your head so you can pick up those psychic thoughts and words that come to you. Okay, thank you for watching, and have a great day. And this was for one of my subscribers. Thank you, and blessed be. And I'll probably get up and reach around, because I've already reached over and I would have burned myself on the candle. Thank you. Bye.